Hi everyone, welcome to NEET Predictor. You cleared your NEET PG exam. Congratulations on clearing your NEET PG exam. But getting into your dream college in Karnataka state, it still depends upon your NEET PG rank and quota and the way how you are approaching the counseling. Main thing is what the strategy of counseling. So in this video, I'll walk you through the exactly how to approach Karnataka state counseling and Karnataka state PG counseling, how it works. So this video is for both Karnataka and non-Karnataka candidate willing to take admission now or after the cutoff reduction. So why Karnataka state counseling and how it matters? As we know that Karnataka has the largest number of PG candidates and they are having the highest number of PG seat and good institute across government, private and deemed universities. So if you are targeting a college in Karnataka state under Karnataka state quota or private quota or government quota, then you must participate in Karnataka state counseling conducted by KEA. Karnataka is one of the most complicated counseling process across India. It starts from its online registration process itself, understanding the different quota, eligibility clauses, seat distribution, type of college and tuition fees is like little bit difficult. So also knowing the changes in 2024 counseling rules, their bond, seat cancellation, document verification process, penalty and lots of procedure are there which involved in Karnataka state, which makes Karnataka state counseling very complicated, and I am going to help you make the smarter and make the smartest decision to attend the Karnataka counseling. You are about to understand complete details on Karnataka state counseling, Karnataka state counseling process, and in a way no one explained this before. So I am going to explain complete details on the Karnataka state counseling. So let's start with the eligibility. Karnataka is an open state, so other state candidate whoever are qualified in NEET exam can apply for Karnataka state counseling, and only NEET PG round 1 qualified candidate can apply for Karnataka state counseling, and those candidates whoever are not eligible right now, they can wait for the cutoff reduction. And other state domicile candidate must qualify under unreserved category, and domicile candidate must qualify under their category to apply for Karnataka state counseling. Now we will move to the next types of eligibility or types of candidates who are eligible for whichever quota is there. I am going to explain in complete details. So now see the candidate who did their UG from some other state and they are domicile of that particular or individual state. So those kind of candidates are eligible for Karnataka state quota and they comes under clause Y. And the types of quota or types of seat which they are eligible is open quota seat, Q quota, that management quota seat, and if they comes under NRI quota or NRI ward, they are eligible for NRI quota. So this is for clause Y candidate whoever are having domicile of some other state and they did UG from other than Karnataka state. And next type of candidate is those candidate who are foreign medical graduate. So foreign medical graduate candidates also comes under clause Y, and for same quota, open quota, Q quota and NRI quota, they are eligible. And third type of candidates are those candidates who did their MBBS from Karnataka but they are having domicile of some other state. So those kind of candidates comes under clause A. So they are eligible for GM quota. GM quota means government quota in private college and government quota in government college, private college open quota seat, Q quota, and if they comes under NRI then they are eligible for NRI quota. So in simple way, if you have done your UG from Karnataka then and you are having domicile of some other state, then you can claim for government quota, private quota, open seat, Q quota, that management quota and NRI quota. And last type of candidate, those candidates who did their UG from Karnataka and they are having domicile of Karnataka or they studied in Karnataka 10 years or more than 10 years, they comes under clause B or C depending upon their clause. So those kind of candidates, they are eligible for government quota, the GM quota seat in government medical college and private medical college. They are eligible for private seat, the GMP seat in private medical college. They are eligible for open seat. If in case they are having some special minority or some special quota, then even they can claim for those quota. And other than this, they are eligible for Q quota and NRI quota if they are having proper documents and they comes under NRI or NRI ward, they can apply for NRI quota as well. And candidate whoever are applying for Karnataka state who won't come under clause A, clause B, clause C or clause Y, they can refer Karnataka state eligibility clause mentioned in the information bulletin. And I want to repeat again, candidate who completed their MBBS from a college situated in Karnataka state are eligible for GM, that government quota seat under open category. They can't claim for any reservation category or any minority if they have not studied 10 years in Karnataka state from class 1 to class 12. And any candidate who is already holding a PG degree seat in clinical specialty shall not be eligible for admission to any PG degree or diploma courses. So these are the basic eligibility. If you want to know more, then you can WhatsApp us on given number. Now I'll explain complete details on the classification of seat in Karnataka state and the type of colleges in Karnataka state counselling. So we'll start from the state. There are like different types of colleges in Karnataka state counselling. So first one is state government medical college, second one is state private non-minority college, third one is state private minority college, and in minority there are two types of colleges. One is based on religion, second one is based on mother tongue, that is linguistic minority. And next, state private university, and we used to call it state autonomous college or state private university. Last one is deemed universities. There are few deemed university, they used to give government quota seat for Karnataka state candidate, and the number of seat is very less, 5% to 10%, which I am going to explain in this video, the percentage of seat. Now we will see the percentage of seat distribution in each and every college type. So we will start with the government college type. So in government college, 50% seat will be given under government quota seat, and 50% for state counselling and 50% through all India counselling, and there is no private or open or NRI or Q quota seat in government medical college. Second type of college is private non-minority college. So for private non-minority college, for government quota seat, 33% seat will be given under government quota, where fees will be around 7 to 8 lakhs depending upon college. And private quota private seat, for which 21% around seat will be given to GMP or GMP-H candidate, that is only for the local candidate who studied for 10 years in Karnataka. Third type of seat is open quota seat, where 21% seat again will be given under open quota for non-minority college. And for private minority seat, there won't be any seat given under minority quota in non-minority college. But for Q quota, management quota, 10% seat will be given to all candidates, and NRI 15%. For private minority colleges, as we know that there are two types of minority college. First one is based on religion, second one is based on linguistic, their mother tongue. So for religious minority or for linguistic minority, the minority college, around 20% seat will be given for government quota. 9.35% around seat will be given under GMP or GMP-H quota, that is only for local candidate. For open quota, again 9.35% around. For private minority quota, almost around 36.5% seat will be given under that one. And for Q quota or management quota, 10% seat will be given under that one, and for NRI 15% seat will be given under minority colleges. For state private university, what is a state private university? State private universities are those colleges which are autonomous college. They are not deemed and they are not state colleges. They are state private university. For that also KEA used to conduct the counselling, and colleges like Ramaya, colleges like Saptagiri, Adi Chunchanagiri, SDM Dharwad, and many more colleges. So for private minority, for private university, for private state university, 40% seat will be given under government quota, around 20% seat will be given under GMP or GMP-H, and around 20% seat will be given under open seat, and there won't be any minority seat, and around like 5% seat will be given under Q quota or management quota, and 15% seat will be given under NRI quota. And last one is deemed university. So in Karnataka, one exception is there. There are few deemed university, they used to give seat under government quota. There is no private, open, NRI or other quota. Only 5 to 10% seat will be given under government quota at government fees. So these are the basic percentage of seat distribution. Hope you understood this one. Now we'll move to the next topic, that is reservation. So under Karnataka state there are different categories and subcategories. So for UR unreserved category 50% seat will be given under UR, and under OBC there are different subcategories, OBC 1, OBC 2A, OBC 2B, OBC 3A. So for OBC 1 4% seat will be given under Karnataka state candidate. For OBC 2A around 15%, 2B 4%, 3A 4%, 3B 5% around. So these are the basic OBC reservation and UR reservation for Karnataka state candidate. And for SC 15%, for ST 5%, and for PWD also it's around 5% under the horizontal reservation in each category. So next one is minority quota reservation. What is minority quota reservation? First, religious minority quota based on their religion. So there are two types of religious minority quota seat in Karnataka state private colleges. First is Muslim minority quota, second is Christian minority quota. I am not talking about St. John's. St. John's they do have Roman Catholic quota. I have not included St. John's in this minority quota. So for Muslim minority quota, as I told, almost around 36.5% seat will be given to the local Muslim minority candidate of Karnataka, and for Christian minority also 36.5% seat will be given to the Karnataka state local candidate. Next, linguistic minority. What is linguistic minority? Linguistic minority is those minority colleges which used to give seat based on mother tongue. So there are basically four type of linguistic minority. First is Telugu, second is Tamil, third is Tulu, and fourth is Kodabu. So these are the basic linguistic minority quota, and for linguistic minority also 36.5% seat will be given to the Karnataka state candidate. So kindly you can take a note that other state candidate who comes under Tamil minority, Telugu minority or Muslim minority, so those seat will not be given to those candidates. Only Karnataka state local candidate will be getting the benefit of that linguistic or that religious minority. And what are the colleges that I will discuss later on? What are the colleges comes under Telugu minority, under Tamil minority, under Tulu minority and Kodabu. So we will move to the next point, that is St. John's Medical College. For St. John's, like there are four types of category: category 1, category 2, category 3 and category 4. And St. John's comes under Roman Catholic. So there are different subcategory, RC1, RC2, RC3 up to RC8. So for open merit, category 4 is there, and category 1, 2, 3 that is for Roman Catholic. So category 3 is for Roman Catholic Christian candidate for all over India, and there are two more categories, subcategory, that is for St. John's alumni and the St. John's candidate who did rural service and who did who did their UG from St. John's. For that, better to refer St. John's information bulletin mentioned in their website. Now I am going to explain one of the most important point, that NRI quota eligibility and required document for Karnataka state counselling. So I will start with the eligibility. Before that, I want to say this year in KEA counselling the NRI quota rule has been changed, which I am going to explain by the end of this video. I am going to explain complete details. Mostly the NRI rules, the payment procedure and the NRI quota documents rule, everything has been changed. So whoever are applying for this Karnataka state NRI quota, they must go through this video and don't try to skip this part. So first, eligibility. So candidate whoever passed their MBBS from NMC or MCI recognized college in India, they are eligible. Even though foreign medical graduate also they are eligible, or as foreign candidate also they are eligible for Karnataka state NRI quota. And all NRI ward, PIO, OCI candidate and foreign nation candidates, they are also eligible for Karnataka state NRI quota. And children of NRI or their wards as per the High Court order, so even they are also eligible for Karnataka state NRI quota. And relationship of NRI with the candidate as per the Supreme Court order that they have published that in 2017. So you have to fulfill that relationship, that first degree, second degree and third degree relationship should be there. And for clause Y candidates, see there are two types of NRI. One is clause Y applying under NRI ward, and second one is clause Z, they are pure NRI, or their mom, dad, or brother, sister, they are NRI. So for clause Y candidate claiming for NRI ward, if they are claiming for NRI ward, then they need to make Annexure 17, and that Annexure 17, that MBC certificate of the sponsor certificate from the consulate issued within the 6 months, and should be enclosed separately. Means other than this NRI embassy certificate, they need Annexure 70 whoever are claiming for NRI ward under clause Y. And for clause Z candidate, they need NRI, OCI, PIO, or foreign nation candidate whoever are claiming for Z clause, they should be NRI, OCI, PIO, or foreign nation candidate. Indian candidate, if they are claiming for NRI ward, then they need Annexure 17. And what are the mandatory documents? I guess you understood the difference between Z. Z means NRI, OCI, PIO, or foreign nation candidate. Y means Indian candidate who have like they are having NRI, they comes on an NRI ward, and someone from their family, they are sponsoring him or her. So this is the basic difference. For clause Z, you not need to submit the annexure. For clause Y, you have to submit the annexure while coming for document verification. Now we'll see what are the mandatory documents required at the time of admission in KEA. First, the basic documents, that NEET admit card, NEET score card, 10-12 marks card, MBBS marks card from semester 1 to last semester, internship completion certificate, degree certificate, passing certificate, medical council, either is a state or central medical council, so their registration certificate, KEA application form, and verification slip. So these are the basic documents, and other than this, there are few mandatory documents. So first document is a study certificate, that is only applicable for Karnataka state candidate whoever are claiming for 10 years of study in Karnataka state. Second one is caste certificate, that is only for Karnataka state candidate. Minority certificate is also for Karnataka state candidate. If someone is claiming for Hyderabad Karnataka region, and they need to submit those required certificate. And what are the additional certificate, which candidates are getting confused that where to get those certificate. So first additional certificate is eligibility certificate by Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science for those candidates who graduated from other university other than that Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science. So this Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science certificate, that eligibility certificate, you can submit it after taking admission also, or after allotment also. It will take like a week, or else within 2-3 days also you might get. Next one is migration certificate. Migration certificate from the concerned university if MBBS is done from other than Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science. So this certificate, migration certificate, also you can submit after seat allotment. Next is NMC approval of your MBBS college. So this one also, like I'm getting lots of messages of where to get this NMC approval of your MBBS college. So there will be two options, either you go through your MBBS college website. There are many colleges, they used to post this NMC approval of college in their website. So if possible, then you go and download it. If not there, then you contact your college. If they are having, then they'll send it to you, or else you contact your senior who took admission last year. And the third option will be go to the NMC website, go to the MBBS teaching college option, and you will see your college name. You type your college name, search there, and you take the screenshot of that college and make a PDF, and you can bring that while processing for the admission. And the last important document is compulsory rural service bond in 100 rupees or more than 100 rupees bond paper, and the content is mentioned in annexure 1. And for FMG candidate, whoever did their graduation from abroad, for those type of candidate, they need to bring their FMG, that screening test, that passing result. So now I came to the most important process, that is admission process. So how this Karnataka state admission process work? So first of all, you have to do online registration under this KEA website. So KEA, they already started their registration, 15th is the last date, and interested candidate go through KEA website, do the online registration, and then you have to attend document verification. So document verification is only for, other than this thing, clause A and clause Y, all other candidates, they need to attend the document verification. After document verification, you have to download the document verification slip with the help of the document verification slip, you can fill your choices. In the document verification slip, one QR code will be there, and the candidate picture and other details, the rank and other details will be there, their clause. So you have to download that verification slip, and you have to download the online registration after completion of registration. Then after downloading the verification slip, KEA will publish the eligible candidate list. Along with eligible candidate list, maybe same day or next day they'll publish the seat matrix. And after seeing the seat matrix, the eligible candidate, they can fill the choices. So for choice entry, you not need to pay any security amount this year for round 1. So that I'll explain later on in this video. So after choice filling, you have to do the choice entry, then allotment will be there. So first allotment will be mock allotment. That also I am going to explain what is mock allotment. And after allotment, you have to fill the choices. Choices, not college choices, you have to fill the choices. In case if you have been allotted a seat, then you have to opt for a choice that you want to freeze this seat, you want to upgrade. So later on in this video, I will update. And then fees payment, reporting and joining to the institute. So this is the basic thing. Now I am going to explain round wise rule. So what is round wise KEA Karnataka State Counselling and what is their rule? So there are 4 types or there are 4 rounds of counselling in Karnataka State: round 1, round 2, mop-up round and stray vacancy. In case of any seat vacancy, after stray vacancy, they might conduct one more round, that is stray 2 or special stray vacancy. So I will start with round 1. So in round 1, candidate they can do the phrase registration. After registration, candidate they need to fill the choices. So after phrase choice filling based on their personal college interest or personal course interest, they can fill the choices. After filling the choices, there will be one mock allotment. So after mock allotment, the KEA they will give 1 or 2 days or more time to edit those choices. Mock allotment will be like 50% real, 50% hypothetical, because there will be few candidates, they might be changing their option, especially for the private quota seat or government quota seat. After mock allotment, the final result mostly used to get changed. For management and NRI, the mock allotment and the final allotment, there won't be that much difference. And after mock allotment, candidate they can edit their choices, and after that they'll publish the final allotment result. So what about the date? Round 1, round 2, round 3, KEA they have not published any choice filling or the mock allotment, final allotment result. For that you have to wait for the MCC schedule. After this, there is some certain rule for round 1 counselling. So I'll explain one by one. If candidate he or she didn't get any seat directly, they can participate in round 2. If someone allotted a seat in round 1, then that candidate will have 4 choices. Choice 1, accept and freeze that seat. Choice 2, retain and upgrade that seat. Choice 3, exit and participate in round 2. And choice 4, reject and exit that seat. So candidate can take a note that choice 1 and choice 2 candidate must pay the seat acceptance fees, or else must pay the first year tuition fees. And choice 1 candidate, they must download the admission order after paying the fees, and they have to report to the KEA. And choice 2 candidate, after allotment, if they opted for choice 2 means the candidate who opted for upgradation. For those kind of candidates, they not need to wait. They need to wait for round 2 update, and in round 2 they can fill the choices. And upgradation rule. What is the upgradation rule? Just for example, you filled some 10 colleges and you opted for choice 2, and you got 5th college option in round 1. So if you are opting for choice 2, then below options 6, 7, 8, 9 option will get deleted. So while filling the choices, you have to be very careful, or else you can WhatsApp me on given number before filling the choices. I'll help you out in making the strategy. And candidate must take a note that this year KEA might not call for the document verification submission before round 2, because for UG and MDS counselling they didn't call for document submission, but they might ask for some security deposit of 1 lakh or 2 lakhs, which will be adjusted in tuition fees. Now this is the basic details. For core details you have to WhatsApp me, because I can't explain everything in a single video. Now second round. So there is no fresh registration in second round. Only in round 1 candidate can do the fresh registration, and in round 3 they will reopen again the registration. So candidate who want to participate in Karnataka State round 1 or round 2, they must do their registration in round 1. and there is no security deposit. So I'll suggest everyone, whoever are interested for Karnataka State Counselling, or else someone is having higher rank, or someone wants some decent college or good college at decent fees in private colleges also, they can apply for Karnataka State Counselling. And for round 2, candidate cannot add new choices in round 2. They can shuffle, they can delete, but they can't add new choices. In case any additional seat coming in round 2, then candidate they can add only new choices. They can't add new those choices which were there in round 1, but they didn't like add those choices in round 1. So whatever choices you are adding in round 1, same choices will be carried forward for round 2. So who can edit choices, and what is see, there are 4 types of condition, as I told. Choice 1, if you are freezing that seat, then automatically round 1 seat will get allotted, you go and close it. Second type of candidate, they are opting for upgradation. In that case, if you are opting for upgradation, then as I told, if you have applied for 10 choices and you got 5th number choices, then below choices will get deleted in case of upgradation. And third type of candidate who got allotted some X seat, and he or she was not happy with that seat, and they opted for exit and participate in round 2. In that case, same seat you can't opt in round 2. That same seat will get deleted. Just for example, the choice 3 candidate who took one seat, who got allotted one seat and opted for exit and participate in round 2, then same seat will not be shown in round 2. Other than this, just for example, he or she opted for 10 choice and 5th choice he or she got allotted. In that case, apart from 5th choice, all other choices will be available over there. So you can fill all other choices apart from that one, and you can shuffle your choices, you can add, you can delete your choices, you can do shuffling whatever you want. But same the choice 3 option candidate, even they can add new choices. And one important note, that NRI seat will be converted into management quota seat in round 2 in case of no NRI candidate, means in case of like just for example, NRI seats are 100 and only 50 candidates applied for NRI seat. So what about that 50 seats, remaining 50 seats? So those 50 seats will be converted into management in case of NRI candidates exhausted. You understood this concept? So candidate whoever are interested for that management seat, that Q quota seat, then those kind of candidate, they must go through NRI seat as well in round 2. You have to see the NRI vacancy, because those seats will get converted into management. So if your rank is high also, if you are just qualified also, then you can get that management seat easily. So if your rank is very high, then you can see those one. That seat anyhow that seat is going to get converted into management, not in open seat. So open and government seat, they can neglect NRI seat, but management quota, the Q quota seat candidate, they must go through the NRI seat if you have not applied under NRI quota. And now how this mop-up round works. So in mop-up round, as I told earlier, that fresh registration is allowed in round 3, and round 3 means Karnataka State means mop-up round. And in Karnataka State, upgradation is only possible from round 1 to round 2. Round 2 to round 3, upgradation is not possible. So if we will talk about the eligibility, then the candidate who did not get any seat in round 1 or round 2 are eligible for the mop-up round or round 3. If candidate he or she got a seat in round 1 or round 2, they are not eligible for round 3 counselling. Or else if someone got or joined a seat in round 1 or round 2, those kind of candidates are also not eligible to participate in mop-up round or further rounds of Karnataka State Counselling. Now I am going to explain one important note, that last year KEA they have changed one rule. So last year KEA they divided all India round 3 allotted candidates from KEA round 3. What they did, the candidate who got allotted in candidate who got allotted in MCC round 3, so Maharashtra and Karnataka kind of state, they divided from allotment process. They refunded their fees, they refunded their security deposit, but they debarted them to get to join seat through Karnataka State Counselling. Their name were removed from Karnataka State allotment, and a candidate whoever want to participate in Karnataka round 3, after round 2, if you are participating in Karnataka round 3, parallelly you are participating all India, they must know about this process and be careful with the MCC choices to avoid any debarment this year. So if you are sure about MCC colleges, okay, I am okay with these colleges, if I'll get, then I'll join, for 100% I'll join. Then only you fill those choices in MCC round 3. Mostly KEA this year also they'll come with same rule, or else there might be some new rule. So better to avoid those things. So don't fill any unwanted choices in MCC round 3. And now stray vacancy. So stray vacancy, there is no fresh registration. Mostly the candidate who didn't get seat in round 1, round 2, round 3, they can apply for stray vacancy. And candidate who already got seat in MCC or some other state, they join, then mostly they will be debarred from Karnataka state stray vacancy. So now I am coming to the most important point, that is after allotment, how to pay the tuition fees after allotment. So I will explain step by step, and the NRI candidate, you have to listen this one very carefully. So if a candidate is allotted a seat under government medical college or government quota or lower fees private medical college or any private or management quota seat, they can pay this fees through online by logging into KEA portal. Means after allotment, KEA they will publish a link, you have to log in there, and you have to you will be having two options, either download the challan and pay it, or else log in and pay it through online. But in case of private or management quota seat, I will suggest don't pay it through online because the amount is very huge. So better to download the challan and pay it through. And this is in case of private colleges. And in case of government college, better to log in and pay it online, or else even you can also download the challan and you can pay it. Why I am saying this? Sometimes due to some technical error, even you are aware with the KEA website, it's one of the, what we say, the complicated website in India. So due to some technical error, or maybe due to your bank error, or else due to KEA website error, your payment might get failed. And to avoid these kind of issue, better to pay it through challan. You go to the bank with the checkbook and download the challan, take a printout and go to the bank and pay. Now this is the important point or important note for the NRI candidate or NRI ward candidate. So how to pay the fees if you have been allotted seat through NRI quota or under NRI quota. See, till last year the NRI candidate used to pay the tuition fees through bank challan or online mode through their Indian account. But this year KEA they have changed the rule. I have spoken with the KEA people, and in UG and in MDS also the NRI candidate, the payment of NRI candidate, the rule has been changed. So the first year NRI quota tuition fees, especially for NRI quota, those fees will be paid to the KEA, and that fees must be paid through either NRI account or NRE account of that sponsor. After allotment, what you have to do, the NRI candidate, for NRI candidate, there won't be any challan option. Mostly there won't be any challan option. After login, you won't be able to see that option. What KEA are doing, KEA after allotment, they'll send you the KEA account details through the link, how you are getting the OTP through WhatsApp or message. So KEA, they'll be sending you the payment link, you have to go there, and that amount should be paid either through that NRI account or NRE account of that sponsor only. So if you are applying for this NRI quota seat, you must be aware of this rule, because okay, you got allotted but you are not able to do the payment through NRI account. In that case, you will get stuck and you might get debarred from the Karnataka state counselling. I hope the NRI candidate, they understood NRI quota means through NRI or NRE account, and in US dollar, whatever the tuition fees is there, that you have to pay in US dollar. Second year, third year onwards, you can pay from Indian account. You also, like, you have to contact with the college. Maximum college, they used to ask amount from Indian account only. There are few colleges, they might ask for like cash also, that you have to speak with the management of college. If they are comfortable, then you can pay through it. And I know maximum colleges and maximum management of Karnataka state college where we can manage second year, third year from Indian account, and we can manage for the discount as well. If I am paying from Indian account, then there are few college, I won't name that college. For that, you have to WhatsApp me that where we can ask for maximum discount. And we do have one WhatsApp group also. You have to ping me your details, so that I'll be adding you in that WhatsApp group and you won't be missing any single updates. I'm posting the college detail and counselling details every day. So for that, you have to WhatsApp me on the given number. Now I'm going to explain about the service bond and the various penalty to be paid in Karnataka state counselling. So for private college, 1 year bond is applicable and 50 lakhs is the penalty. So to be frank, on paper you have to sign a bond. While joining you have to sign a bond, the rural service bond, but most of the private colleges, they are not strict for the bond service until and unless you are getting that seat under government quota. For government quota is compulsory, but if you are getting that seat under open quota, private quota, or if you are getting that seat for under management quota, then most of the colleges, they are not strict. But for government colleges, 3 years on paper, 3 years bond service is there and 50 lakhs is the penalty. But as of now, only 1 year rural service is compulsory till it, and most of the college, they used to release you after 1 year bond. Now we'll see what are the various seat leaving penalty or what are the various penalty during the counselling of KEA rounds. So if a candidate, he or she is leaving seat after round 1 admission or before round 2. See, if you are leaving a seat after round 1 allotment, then there is no penalty. But if you are leaving a seat after round 1 admission and before round 2, then you have to pay 25,000 to leave that seat. And if someone is leaving seat after round 2 allotment and before the last date of round 2 joining, then for degree courses, that for clinical 1.5 lakhs will be the penalty, for diploma courses 60,000, and for non-clinical branches 10,000 will be the penalty if someone is leaving that seat before round 2 of joining, after joining in round 1 before round 2. And after round 2 and before round 3, means someone joined seat after round 2 and that seat he or she is leaving before round 3, then for those kind of candidates 7 lakhs will be the penalty for degree, and for diploma 3 lakhs will be the penalty. And if someone is leaving seat after mop-up round, then 18 lakhs will be the penalty for clinical branches, and 1 lakh will be for pre-clinical and 2 lakh will be for paraclinical. So, and if someone is leaving seat after stray round, then 18 lakhs will be the penalty, and tuition fees for first year will be the penalty. So, for these two penalty after mop-up round and stray round, the candidate, they need to go to the DME Bangalore office and they have to cancel their seat from there. Because after the round 2 KEA, they used to send the list of candidate to DME, and as per their rule, they have mentioned 18 lakhs, but last year the KEA and DME, they charged 2-3 lakhs and they gave their document back. So this was the counselling process and the details of Karnataka state counselling. So now I am going to explain a few more details about the Karnataka state colleges. See, actually while planning for this Karnataka state colleges, you must know about the good or average or below average college. So for that you can contact me. I will be explaining you the details of all colleges. I have been to all colleges of Karnataka state and I know about 100% of college, the internet details, there is stipend details. There are few colleges in Karnataka which won't pay stipend. So before applying for those colleges, you must know. I won't name those colleges in video because it might come into controversy. So better to avoid that one. You just WhatsApp me. I'll send you the details of and how to fill the choices, which college is good, where OTs are good, where OPDs are good, where language problem is minimum. So you have to know about those colleges before filling the choices. Either you can call me, you can hire me for Karnataka state counselling or all India counselling. Me and my team are ready to help you out. So for more details, stay tuned with us and don't forget to subscribe this channel if you want more detail about NEET PG counselling. And if someone is looking for Karnataka state counselling guidance, you can refer our number or else you can share this video to them. So thank you for watching the video. So we are coming with more important videos, so stay tuned with us.